Yo, how's it going, Jizma? Good to see you. Getting up set up here. Hope you're doing well. Just realized I made a severe and critical lapse in my judgment for our warm-up page for one of our boxes, but we will persevere. How's it going? How's it moving? Bit stressed, so in need of a distraction. I think we can distract a little well. I hope your day or whatever's going on gets better. We should actually only talk about your stresses for the next 15 seconds. I think that's the only subject that I can pivot to. Just kidding. We'll turn on the camera now. Distraction, little white boy draws some boxes. How's it going? Is the camera in a different position? My cat was messing with it earlier. I didn't even check. How's it going? Riptide, glad to see you. Oh, ad break is still on too. I did that a little bit late. Why is my monitor moving like that? Anyways, hello everybody. Let's get started with some warm-up. Chill out a little bit, talking. Toot Pook, hi Jizma and Cav. What? For Riptide? I hope your stress level goes down. Hi Rip. Okay, there we go. I kind of like Rip. Riptide, can we call you Rip? I shall be lurking for the stream, so sorry, it's totally fine. I'm glad you're here, regardless. Even if it is a little bit of lurkage. I've been good these past couple days, only one day since I haven't streamed, but it feels like forever. I'm rocking though. My sister was rushed to the hospital. Oh no, cerebral palsy has full-time carers. My family's on holiday for the moment, so she's there alone. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. That's really rough. I'm sorry to hear. So I hope you hang in there. I read like riptides and it's infected my head, but I hope she gets better, and I hope you can find some time and peace in all this craziness. That's really scary stuff. Now, give me about 5 seconds to think of a comical pivot, so it doesn't seem like I'm glossing over the seriousness of that, but like also trying to trying to change it. Give me a second. Can't talk about gambling ads. That'll just messed up. It's okay. I got it out of my system. Hey, no, we're happy. Let's talk about a hot guy. Hot guy of the day. There's a voice actor. I can't remember his name. There's also the voice actor for Legoshi, but I'm not sure if that counts. Oh my god, what's his name? Was he in a video game? I can't remember. Not the Legoshi voice actor. I'm not that parasocial. I'm parasocial, but not that parasocial. I was thinking of actually making this like a really calm, chill stream. Because like PRS came up with the name for today's stream, the Orthos to Sleep To, which I really like. I was like, I want to listen to some new funk / hip hop / whatever. So we're rocking here. I'm currently boiling apple cider vinegar with nutmeg and cinnamon to naturally cut the fish meal out of the kitchen living room. That'll happen. Did you gut the fish inside the kitchen? If so, I'm sorry. Probably a little bit smelly. My dog outside is barking. I apologize if you can hear him. He's just decided, you know, Cav started streaming. I almost said my real name. Cav started streaming. Time to make a ruckus. I don't feel like kids these days are making a ruckus like they used to. So I just watched a man carrying thing, one of his videos. Feeling a little bit sassy. Not gonna lie, I've been feeling sassy for the past couple days. Now, I did in the garage, but cooking them still left out a lingering stank. I feel that. But hey, it looked like it was good. Glad you guys had so much fun. Yeah, catching something and eating it, that offers a different pride, a different flavor. In my opinion, I'm a little bit annoyed because it's so much work to like catch and gut and it's fun. But then like I eat it super fast and I'm like, fuck, it's over now. Like literally hours of work and it's all in my belly now, you know? Maybe modern convenience has skewed my brain and I cannot or at least, you know, I need to condition myself to appreciate things like that, but I'm so impatient and big belly that I'm just like, I want the food already, man. Why can't we live in a world where I just eat it raw? That's always a fun time. Tumbling some more boxes just for funsies. Everybody, art philosophy, quick sidebar. I've been to take one from Northern Lions Dictionary, stoking the fire. I almost said stoken. Yo, what's up, Puros? It was a lot for some ever gutting and filleting, but my significant other said I did an amazing job. Awesome. Um, I've been stoking the fires beneath my soul. I feel like for the past couple of days, I've been taking upon things that I cannot talk about, but it's been challenging, and not in like a woe is me challenging way, but like I've undertook a goal. I'm doing it well so far. It's something I've never really done before, at least to this scale, and I'm trying to embody the philosophy of, like the Tao, small things add up. It's not totally Tao, but one step, or, 1,000 mile journey begins with a single step. Um, and consciously trying to focus on that, not letting the scale of things overwhelm me. Still need to recover from the mislabeling of solvent incident. Oh, did that happen? I did not know that. What happened there, Puras? Hopefully that incident wasn't like anything too major. Uh-oh, though. I see the word incident and I'm a bit worried. But yeah, so these have been some mentally challenging days. Mentally challenging days for me. One thing I've realized, and I think I need to start journaling again. I hate journaling, but it helps. Because then I can like reflect on my thoughts, or at least like find some kind of, way to record my thoughts and emotions, right? Um, but and be on stream, right? The more personal ones. Um, the Aqua Regia. I thought they were the same thing, but they're actually very different. No. Well, hey, we recover. Newbie mistake, right? Beginner mistake. We got it. We recover. Healers adjust. Um, one thing I've realized is there's sometimes this is one of those things that I've learned through the mental triage of the past couple days. There are times when I love drawing with PureRef open and I have my favorite artist right there. And I'm not like drawing one to one. Like I'm not like, oh, they're doing I need to find my artist, like Tran Fiddler. I have a character doing a pose where they're sitting, so I need to find a Tran Fiddler art of them sitting. No, that's not what I do. It's just like I have Tran up, and I'm like, okay, wait, he drew the shoulder using like these kind of markings. What do those mean? I can kind of apply to my art, play around. And that's like extrapolating, I guess. I don't know. It's like taking in an artist, absorbing their kind of stylistic choices and such, and then making it your own. Meanwhile, there's other times where I still want to have my favorite artists up, but then I look at them with like jealousy and envy. Maybe not even jealousy, but like a lot of envy. Like, oh shoot, like everything I'm making is just not meeting up to that standard. And you're like, well, Kavel, that's obviously a very um not good mentality, but I don't catch it, right? I don't catch it because like it comes on so suddenly. And a thing that I love drawing alongside my favorite creators is suddenly hijacked by I'm not sure if it's ego, expectations, definitely expectations, but I'm not sure if also ego. Um so I've been learning when to catch those emotions and when to kind of like regulate when I draw and stuff like that. How I go about references, how I go about taking on drawings that I'm not really sure at all what to do. I have a vision, but the subject matter is either complicated or just difficult, and working through it very, very shortly in my own ways, right? I haven't taken on a big project in a minute, and so it's good revisiting my toolkit of mechanical things to do when it comes to like I've been drawing stuff that's been making me comfortable, and now I'm drawing stuff that is very challenging, right, to all my skills, not just stuff I've learned to draw box, but like as a person, right? Um, so I do believe, Zapata has a video I think about this, but I haven't watched it. I do believe in like having a big project at all times, not necessarily a big goal, like I want to become the best mangaka in Japan. No, but just like that. Anyways, it's been a second. Sorry, I was ranting. Yeah, one is acid to dissolve gold, and the other is an oil solvent. Thank God you can't buy the first one. Holy. So like it was just a mislabeling, right? It wasn't like an like you actually did anything bad with it. Like there was no physical mistake for painting. When you said incident, I thought you like spilled paint everywhere or something. Other people thought I was using the acid one. I think, the beginning of that conversation. Who was it in the frog pond who was like, "You surely you mean this, right?" Here, wait. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe it was Admiral Admiral. I don't know. It was somewhere. This is why, as much as I appreciate painting, I probably will only be doing it digitally. As beautiful and amazing as it is, it's the same reason why I don't play piano anymore. It's just yeah. General, me who only does the big projects. Hey, do whatever you will, right? I just feel like the smaller stuff gives me that little bit of mileage, right? Some test runs, and even like smaller instances to develop those skills that I use in the big projects individually. However, when you have to pull all of them together and like have something cohesive, that's where big projects, like, you need those every once in a while. I started the anime today. Cheers to Our Eternal Life, or To Our Eternal Life. First episode was a tearjerker already, so I'm very, very excited to see what comes next. Very happy I just like kind of randomly picked it up. It's gonna be good. To be fair, there's other areas I need to improve on, so I may do smaller drawings. Hell yes. Oh yeah, this is probably the biggest lesson. I know, like, every artist says this. It's just like there's a difference between saying something and learning it, and then actually like, learning through it and then remembering it. Right? I feel like I've learned this lesson before. I just forgot it. Um, in one of these nights where I was drawing, I was attempting a difficult part of a drawing, and it wasn't going well. I caught one thought, and it toppled my like what's the card, like, stack of cards, I guess, I don't know. Um where it was like, oh, what was the thought? Why can't it just look like X? I asked that in my head, right? That was like my internal monologue. I was like, why can't it just look like this? I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing? This is a drawing for me. Most people, if not no one, will see this drawing. This is just for me. And like, shut the fuck up, Kavel. Like, um, I need to find the joy in just making the lines. That's all I need to do, right? Sure, I should love the subject matter, right? When I can. But if I don't love the subject matter, sometimes there's drawings you just have to do. Find joy in making the lines, right? Um, I completely forgot that because like all my drawings recently have been my favorite subject matter, or I've like Drawbox, I have you guys, right? I love joy. And it's so hard to cultivate when you forget about it, especially like, I mentioned, you're comparing yourself to other artists, especially much more skilled and experienced artists, right? Um, and so, um, like, my kind of, and it's very naive, but my kind of like philosophy of drawing as of recent has just been put shit on the page. Don't stop drawing on the page. And it's not like necessarily forcing myself, but more so just like, it doesn't have to look like something. It doesn't have to, like, it's a nebulous idea in my head. I've repeated this many times, right? It doesn't look like how it does in my head. Nothing's in your head. It's a bunch of fucking neurons passing electrons, like electrical signals around. Like, bro, it's a gift that we can imagine things in the first place. Now, calm the hell down. Humble yourself, right? Suggestions to your question? Yes, yeah, I really liked Malky's. I think I'm not going to play favorites, but like Malky's one is, I think, that I could most likely use for me personally, which is looking at your own old art. I'm like, oh man, that's like a really fun thing. Um, and then yeah, like Jizma's just kind of like, hey, step away and like do it, but like at a slower, um, what's the best word for it? Like less consequence to it, I guess. Don't sticky note is cheap, replaceable. In it of itself, it's kind of like intended to be ephemeral. So doing something like that. Learn to let go. Yes. And so, while I hope all my drawing sessions never come to okay, Cav, you got to step away because I hate stepping away. I love drawing, right? Um, but we don't want to sunk cost and like continue a drawing that's just making us upset. Um, yeah. Also, I'm gonna do like a spinny thing somewhere in here. I don't know where yet. Maybe we can continue this. I like this. It's essential though to step away. Yeah. And knowing when. However, I've realized I want to train the temperance, the virtues within myself to be able to clog like the upstream stuff of that. Because like downstream is okay, I have to step away. But what's causing those emotions in the first place? I don't want to treat them as inevitable, even though we are human, we are fallible. They practically are inevitable. But I would like the progressive attitude of okay, well, if even if they are somewhat inevitable, and we should have a med kit, let's figure out what's going on upstream. And so that's oh, I forgot this is the one with Kanye on it. I was like, why do I recognize that voice, bro? Okay, man. But yeah, sorry, I was listening to the bars, and he's somewhere. He said somewhere in between the church and the insane asylum. I'm like, Kanye, that's foreshadowing. Uh. But yeah, it's been. I'm not gonna say a rough past couple days because like I'm okay with it. It's rough in the same way that a workout is rough, right? I'm alive. I'm doing well. There's maybe one thing that'll come out of this that you guys will be able to see, and that one I'm excited to share. But it's like it's this is why I brought up earlier in the stream that like these things are things where I'm practicing like not being afraid of the monumentality of it because like these are things that will be done weeks if not months from now. And like oh fucking hell, months of working every day on one thing, right? Um not getting bored of it, not getting tired of it, and if you are or like if I are, then we find ways to cope with that, right? That probably should have been a lot more foreshortened, but it's okay. Also, I did a lot of this exercise kind of before stream, so I'm already a little bit warmed up, but you should manage to make drawing lines and boxes not boring. You manage, sorry. I said you should manage. I'm like, I'm trying. You managed to make drawing lines and boxes not boring. Yeah, and that's because I'm streaming, but I don't stream the other stuff, and that's make it a lot more difficult. But we find a way. We do a bit of commentating. We listen to good music. Listening to music has kind of been my savior. I completely actually like forgot what I was saying right there. Other than just like music has been my savior as of recent with these days, and it's been important. Solid forms are some of the best things to draw. They're fun. I get mad at them very quickly though because I like my default brain is like, oh, it has to be convergent and stuff like that. So like minor errors build up in my brain and piss me off. I need to like, or like, especially when that's my biggest issue with making backgrounds, is like everything has to be like very technically accurate and stuff like that. But I think graphical fidelity, just graphics, graphic design, I guess, like trumps kind of construction, especially when it's for stuff that isn't as noticed, like the background. Like that whole draw the detail, not the not what's there, right? Draw the effect, not what's there. Okay, gamers, that was a fun warm up. I'm scared. Guys, I'm so scared. We're gonna do an exclamation point marker lesson 6. So textures, yeah. Ugh. The texture of a background. Everything's a texture. Just depends on scale. I don't know. Whatever. Texture is light, according to Drawbox. So, everybody, there was this imp inside of my soul. I like to poke it a lot because it's weak and frail. But it had quite a loud voice for the past 2 days, and it was like, you should do something simple. Something that is known territory for you. It's the last construction. It should be easy. The last one, the lighter was a difficult one, but we got back into it, and that helped us prepare, get over the break that I have, the month-long break from lesson 6, and then, the last construction was easy. That was a really good and easy one. Sure, there's some error and stuff, but I even got over a little bit of the perfectionism. But I don't think it would be justice to myself to take it easy on the last one. And I was going through my stuff in my room last night. I was like, what am I going to do? So I kind of chose, a lot of people have done this object before. And you could take it easy or you could take it hard. And you guys know what we're doing right now. Is this, a Windex bottle. This is going to be so fucking hard. This is going to be the hardest thing. I think it has literally everything that we've learned so far in lesson 6. Of course, we can simplify this, and that's what we do, into just box, right? And then we work detail into those, right? The hardest part will be this up here, but all of this, draw the label too to finish you off. Yeah, it's gonna be. This is a beast, but this has everything we've learned so far in one place. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so scared. Oh, but guys, remember, this is what we do, is we take something complex, we break it into pieces, we map it out, and then we put it all back together, and that's called construction. All the stuff you've worked on so far? Yes. Let's look. Oh, is this Elmo? We gotta get Elmo in here. That is real. Burn, yes. I'm gonna name it Elmo. Because that's one we're friends with. Thank you very much, Pures. Restarting. There we go. We need no. Okay, I love you, Nujibis, and this is a really good song. But I think we need something a little bit more fucking, wake up. It's time, bro. It's fucking time. Who's that gonna be? Who is that gonna be? Also, Jizma, we will have to talk about the album that you recommended. I listened to it. I thought it was quite good. But I'll talk about that in a second. Something more energetic. We could do some Masayoshi. It's a little bit more up there. Still upbeat. Batman Scoop, that's a good choice, but I don't really want to. I'm not totally feeling that for stream. However, that's a good gym pick. That was pretty fun. Alrighty, guys. Let's get started. All roads lead to Batman. Okay. Oh! Already off to a good start. So, let's turn this up a little bit. It's a good volume right now. I'm going to turn it up for you guys then. Alrighty. Let's get it. What the fuck have I done to myself? Okay, so we're gonna be doing it like this on the page. This is how you guys are gonna see it, right? Or at the end of the day, maybe it's gonna be a little bit foreshortened, which is gonna suck because we have curves that go upwards, which when foreshortened are kind of hard to visually see. Um, uh-huh. So I just want to think about the shapes first before we worry about any, like, even the proportions, right? Last chance to back out, yeah. We're locking in for this one, guys. I see. This is the base, right? And we even have like a little curve at the bottom. Oh, we're gonna have to do rounded edges. It's gonna be whatever. We gotta hope. We gotta come up with some crazy math here that carries us. Because this object is also quite tall, which is worrying. But it is symmetric about the center, which is good. But like everything else, it's gonna be rough. Yeah. Jesus. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I just don't think this is a good idea. Okay, and then this part continues off of that. It doesn't even fit on the page. These are the shapes I'm seeing so far, and then we have like a cylinder up there. um, damn. Christ. I don't even know how to do some of these things. I mean, I know how to do them, but like how to do it efficiently. And that's why we're here. We are here to figure that out. Because we could plot like a point here, and a point there. And that would be same down here. We could just say it's down the middle. Should I get a Sharpie and like write on this? It's not, it's gonna smear, so I'm not going to, but that would be like kind of wise. Point here, point here. It's basically the same thing, symmetric. These are flat. Down here is going to be relatively easy because we just match at the corners and curve it. We would still have to round this down here too. Everything's rounded. Kavel, you fucking chud. If it's rounded right here as well. We're not doing the little what is this called, like ergonomic stuff? I'm not doing that. That's above my pay grade. Um and then we start from that same point, do a curved up here. We're gonna just oh, that's not flat at all. It's totally rounded. I mean, right? This is flat, and then if we have a rounded point right here. Well, oh, we're not gonna even see that though. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, we kind of do. Point here, point here. I'm gonna treat this as a symmetric. It actually doesn't taper over here. So like it slides up and then it's flat again. At least that's going to be my assumption. And like this is like the equivalent of downloading this into my brain. It's so evil and bad. And I haven't even talked about what's going to happen up here. Like this alone could be a construction of its own. This is actually easier because all we have, I'm going to make this, all of this is just going to be solid. I'm not going to do anything in the interior. I will take a hit on lesson 7 or 6 if I just lose points on that. I'm okay with that. This plane will be the same. That won't be a similar plane. That oh, this is miserable. I don't even know what, like, look at this intersection right here. That's symmetric, point, point. It's just gonna be placed over it. I'm having a great time. You know, they say like Schadenfreude is powerful on the internet and it can attract many viewers. That's what we're doing here today. This is however, if you don't like complaining, then I would recommend leaving. Oh, guys, this ellipse isn't even centered. Oh my god, it's not even centered, man. That math is gonna suck. Oh. I can really see this in three parts though. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna do a really tiny one here. I think I'll go to the store and buy one of these, but it's easy to draw. But easy to draw when I do lesson 6. Yeah, there are definitely like more that's the thing. I could simplify this a lot and it'd probably be fine, but I did want the challenge, right? Because a lot of people have done this one and they've done it a lot more simple than how I'm gonna do it. And that's probably wiser. This is so nasty. I'm not even sure what shapes to simplify up here to make our lives easier. What we this point. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Uh, kind of see the vision with that, maybe. At least I'm seeing some symmetry, which is good. You want to see that? Okay, so like these are the main shapes. You're like, Kavel, you just drew it. No. All of these exist in my mind in 3D, kind of. Oof, man, okay. I keep thinking trying to do so many steps, but like calm the hell down, Cav. Let's focus down here. We'll worry about all that in a bit, right? I just want like a loose plan of things. So that's going to be, we'll have 4 corners. That is thankfully almost the widest point. So all of them will behave like this. Symmetry is included, which will help us a lot. Um, so we'll have that kind of base one, right? And then we'll have, I'm treating all the corners as sharp, except for when we get to the rounded stuff. Because it would be kind of moot to do it. I don't see a benefit in being that accurate. So that would be that kind of ground one. But once we get to the diagonal, right? Because that means we have to plot a point in the middle of those, which means this needs to be a rectangle basically, and we have to find the midpoint. So these need to have an equidistant or like a easily separable distance. Or okay, I see how we do it. Um, yeah, I see how we do that. The points will exist here outside the box, and we can just capture the midpoint of that on the center line of the box. And that will be a tangent, and that will be a tangent of those. So that's actually very easy. So we just need these points, and we don't even have to do like extra ortho stuff for that. Cool. Um, but that's as easy as it'll get. We really, really, really need a VP that's easy to plot to here. I will lose my mind if we have a VP that's not easy to plot to. Yeah. Bleh. Okay. And actually, weirdly enough, we're going to plot up. We can do a lot down here and shoot up, and a lot because there's going to be a lot of noise up here. So this bottom plane will project through to hit a lot of our interior points. So this covers that region. As for where it starts getting weird and wonky, specifically this line, right? And we start going inside, I think it's going to once again be it's going to be the same thing. Just this point remains the same, so we just need 2 points over here. Oh, that's weird. So it's gonna go like... Also, these points are gonna be inside Cav, you chud. And they should be at an angle. Is there an easy way of doing this? Yes, because we have the diagonals, the true diagonals, so that'll be relatively easy to do. As for this one, we kind of will. And like, yeah, we do still need this center point of where it will be at its largest. And I guess we can just trust all the way through down the middle. The largest point will be out here. I want to puke. Hello, new ortho time. Yes, and this is the hardest one I've ever encountered. I apologize if these streams are going to be shorter, guys, but like this actually has my brain at like max power. Like it's rough. How's it going, Evie? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick as well. Buddy. What makes it more difficult? It is basically everything that I've learned so far packed into one object, with some more difficult addendums to it. Like if this thing was maybe, because it's okay, guesstimation, it is like 12, so like 1 by 4 by like 2. That's my guess. 1 by 4 to 2, so 12 for 2. 12 for 2, yeah. If it wasn't that proportion, it would be easier, but this is a difficult proportion to draw because it means you have to like get a VP stuff, right? And it's just packing everything into the object. So it's at least not, if it was longer, it could be worse, right? But we're rocking with this for now. You just got home, huge. We're gonna be working on drawbox stuff tonight. We have a lot of benefit for symmetry here, though. And it's a relatively larger features. I'm gonna be going through a lot of paper for this. Okay, we're just gonna make a mini ortho right here. Or like a diet ortho, I guess, is more applicable. Should be longer than this. Draw boxes in a few days. Yes, gotcha. Are you just working on 50% for now? I'm not fixing it. Speaking of drawing boxes. Okay. Kind of also more focused trying to figure out how to make the plushie. Yes, the plushie from that awesome character yesterday. It took me a second to like load that into my brain. Okay. So 15. Holy! Look at that. Thank you very much for joining us. For 15 streams in a row, that's a little bit over 2 weeks. Insane. I'm so glad you stuck with us. I was actually, for one of my personal drawings I was doing earlier, went full lesson 6 mode and I didn't even realize. Like, that's how it's worked. It's in my brain, but like automatic. I was like VP, 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 like this, like just doing that shit. So if anything's, kind of helped me out there, there we go. But damn, maybe I'm not built for that. Okay. We get to the largest part of the box here. Even when seeing different buildings, my mind goes, box, yes. You start picking that stuff up passively, man. Welcome to the cult. Shout out to the dude in the background of this song who's like, I need to make a monkey noise. And then we go up, around. And then we go, maybe. Is it halfway? I don't know. Sure. Okay. Can't get groovy with it. We're working right now. Come on, Kev. Lock in. Bum, bum, bum. Feinberg is kind of proof that you can sing on stream and people won't leave, but it's also Feinberg, and he's like playing. He's one of the best in the world at Minecraft, and he's playing like very high level gameplay, so people just kind of want to watch that. Doing orthos, you guys can. Let's be honest, right? You can't turn on Masayoshi and not jam with it. That is so true. We are truthing very hard today. Never trust this guy to draw a line in his life. He can sing as well. Leave some talent for. Oh no, I can't sing. But like he hums and sings, right? I cannot sing. I don't think. I don't think I was built for that. Plus, I think I've talked about how singing can give me the ick for people who like think they're much better than they actually are, or just doing it performatively. Like, was it Ariana Grande? Yeah, I think it was her, and she was like, doing the happy birthday to her brother. Yeah, that's so like you don't want to see it, right? Um, Take that back right now. Watch the video. Have you seen Jizma? Okay, I want you to like take a step back and be like, have I watched the video Kavel's talking about? Because it's literally shared around because it's so awkward, right? Also, let's not at all pretend that celebrities, as awesome or cool as they may seem, are bastions of like never had an awkward experience in their life. Deserves the most extra birthday song? Yes, he does. But like, let's be so for real. Everyone's like in the video, you can see kind of people going like, it's awkward as fuck. Does he deserve it? Yes. But like, is it still awkward to kind of weird out people? Yeah. We cannot deny. Let's be honest with ourselves. It was weird. I love unapologetically cringe celebrities. Ah, I don't know where to go with that one because like yes, but also no. Like I love cringe and being cringy or like people being cringy. Like I love cringing. It's weird, right? But like at the same time, like we could be better. Let's stop singing for people's birthdays. It's a cultural practice. If the person likes it, then yeah. But it is kind of awkward just sitting there, right? You have it easy as the singer. You're projecting that onto them. You're part of a crowd, right? Like no one knows that you particularly are bad at singing because you're just singing with everybody. Like, yeah. But at the same time, EV more like evil. Nah. Let's not attack our fellow chat member. Because there's some truth to it, right? You can't tell me there's never been a moment you've sat down and you're like, I don't know what to do. While someone has like their phone with their flash onto my face, 8 people are singing happy birthday, the candles are going. I'm just like, oh no, clapping. The song's like almost over because it's like a 10-second song. Yeah, especially in like restaurants. Oh yeah, no, fuck no. I get people like my sister love that kind of stuff. I hate it. I hate it to death. Personal, like little birthday, happy birthday, I'm okay with it. Yeah. But like restaurant, no, not even. Okay, cool. Now we need these 2 points that are going to be in the interior. When they expect waiters to sing along, hell no. But that's what they do all the time. At least here, right? I rarely see just like it's very common to just be like, hey, it's this person's birthday, and then they bring out like, if I'm at a Mexican restaurant, like they do like a whole thing, like in Spanish, right? Or sometimes they have an independent singer, which is actually kind of cool as hell. That one's cool. But like other times they just like get a bunch of the minimum wage workers, to like drop their tickets and go over there and sing, and then go back in the kitchen for like their second double in a row while they're like maxed out on like 400 milligrams of C4 gummy bear crush, right? Like it's just like, dude. And you can do a quick version. I don't need to stand there listening for 2 to 3 minutes. There's a long version. I do like the version where they only say birthday, so it's like birthday, birthday. Like it's just funny to me. The only appropriate way to sing happy birthdays to someone the Stevie Wonder way. I may have to Google that. Some people just keep going and going with like the at least what I understand to be like English happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, all that. Ignore what's happening on the music right now. Masayoshi's going through a phase. I've been going through something. 1300. I can't remember that actually. This is yet another slice. It's barely a slice. Let's be so for real. This is kind of a good vibe. I don't know for this. I just realized a blunder. Oh, that's how it works. Guys, this side, this rectangle right here, right? Specifically this width, is bigger than this one. Interesting. That changes the game a little bit, methinks. And that's why if you look top down, what I was doing is I was measuring the thickness of this part of the neck right here. And I was like, wait, it's smaller than this, but it basically makes a line from here to here. How is that possible? Because that side's smaller. Yo! Probably for gripping purposes. Yeah, that's smart. I like it. No, my bad. I was thinking before stream of pouring this all out. I just bought this. Pouring this all out and putting like Gatorade in it and drinking it. I'm not doing all that. If you want actually good skits, go to Germa. We would call social services. That's probably wise. They couldn't stop me though. I'd be done with the bottle by the time you got a. I one time in high school in 8th grade, in middle school, I drank hand sanitizer, like a little bit of it, because I'm just a freak ass kid. I don't know. I was just doing shit, right? And then I mentioned it in high school in freshman year, and I got sent to the office and had to have like a drug intervention. Like the teacher was like, "So I heard you've been drinking hand sanitizer." I was like, "No, I did that once in 8th grade because I was stupid." Anyways, I got humbled. Don't do that. I mean, don't drink hand sanitizer in the first place, but also don't be doing that. Okay, so what we can do right here. Oh, you were that kid? I was that kid. My bad. Actually, no, I wasn't that kid, right? I was friends with that kid and like the group of that kid. And yeah. That's my explanation of things. I hope you can understand. Like one time I was with that kid and he was in a backyard, like backyard. It was like not like a huge backyard. Just think of like a smaller, like almost the size of this room, which you don't know the size of this room. But like just don't think of a big piece of land, right? It was like a very small backyard and like only like a small like knee-high chain link fence between everyone else's yard. So it's pretty typical, but like in the US we have like wooden fences if you ever whatever. Um and he was like, "Hey, Cav, watch this." And he just pulls out his airsoft gun and just starts shooting into his neighbor's yard at his neighbor, like on their door. What the fuck? And the same time, in middle school, this is gonna sound crazy. He had a vape in middle school, so good job, US. And the fucker just is like, "Yeah, my vape isn't working," and he had like a whole drawer of them. So he just took one out and started hammering it, and then like it caught on fire, and we threw it outside. Guess you're not friends with him anymore. I haven't talked to him since like freshman year of high school. So he had a TV in his room that was so loud it made his whole house shake. And so one time he just when his neighbors were being loud, I was there for this on FaceTime. He just played police sirens really loud. Like to the point like the whole neighborhood could hear it. That guy was insane. Keep in mind, we were in middle school, bro. Like, what the fuck? Funny as hell. Alrighty. We did it. We did that at least. Now we have to figure out how to do this part. And also, we just don't have enough room for the rest of the stuff, but that's okay. We're just plotting out what the ortho will look like. These measurements are going to suck. Okay, it's going to be awful. It's going to be miserable. But it's doable, so that's at least some solace. And I'm going to, like, shrink it down a lot. We're just going to, like, pretend. Can you guys play Make Pretend with me real quick? Is this thing completely round? It is. Don't do that to me, man. Wonder how he's doing today. I'm pretty sure he's a drug dealer, or at least was at one point. Now I'm going to give his full name and address. Yeah, we're just going to keep this solid. This is a full-on ellipse, though. No, man. Criminal record, probably, but like a fun one, so it's okay. Um, damn. Okay, so Sorry. I get jiggy with it. White boy gets jiggy with it on stream while drawing shit. Is that in the center? I don't know. Stop asking me. Let's see. You know what? We could pretend that airplanes are in the night sky like shooting stars. Whatever. Team Red Gang. Welcome to Team Red, Purus. Could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. There was a duel that Northernlion was playing where you have to guess the song, right? It would give you like first the drums, then the bass line, then instruments, then lyrics, or not lyrics, but like the melody of it. And yeah, what do you want to wish for? World peace. My philosophy on the three wishes is one like actual like world like actual wish, right? So like world peace, whatever. I'd have to like really craft it because like world peace could mean all humans die, right? So craft that one, and then the other two are me wishes. I feel like that's fair, right? Because like you could get a lot done worldwide with one wish. And then the other two, world peace for who? Me, of course. Fuck you, fuck you guys. And yeah, the other two would be me ones. What would those two wishes be? If I wish for world peace, I don't know, man. And like my world peace wish wouldn't be like world peace. It'd be like I hope that all conflicts in the next 5 years come to a resolution that is satisfactory to all parties involved. Right? Have a dinner with Turan, dude. I would have a fucking like past Turan fiddler on the street. I would be greedy. Past Turan fiddler on the street, and they say like, hey, let me teach you everything, and I'll be like, yes, please. Oh my, yeah, no, that's my wish. It's Turan's like, hey, you look cool. Housing, food, everything covered. You just have to, learn under me for like as long as you want. I'll be like, fucking deal. That's my wish. Just kidding, because like we're not gonna get because then that's like obsession territory, not like the concept of this obsession, but the movie, right? Like, would Turan want to teach me? Who knows? I wish no animal should ever experience a cruelty again. Yeah, but what if I get hungry? What if I want a cheeseburger from McDonald's? I'm sorry, man. I'm so hungry. Like the evil genie just like makes that wish, like fucks up the serotonin receptors in our brain, so we just can't like register pain. So like atrocities continue to happen, but no one can register them as atrocities. God, I love Masayoshi Takanaka. Fuck, man. Oh. Whole humanity wiped. Yeah. First and foremost, get the dolphins and orcas out of water parks. I feel like, I don't know, out of all the cruel animal things, I feel like while water parks are awful and evil, I don't know, factory farming is probably one of the first ones. Probably factory farming. That's probably where I'd start in terms of animal well-being. No, I would take I would wish health upon all of the Reddit dogs that like are overfed. I know that's not like actually a thing, but it's been joked about. I'll never forget how movies made me think orcas were cute and peaceful animals. I honestly don't think I've ever been. I kind of always knew that they were freaks from day one. Because like I never had a piece of media that convinced me that they were cool. So like by the time I learned about them, just yeah, they're mammals, they're jerks. Yeah, true. Sorry, I just reread Purus's message of have dinner with Turan. Dude, pull up the tablecloth, draw on that shit with crayon. Everybody in your respective countries, we here, I can't remember, I think it was okay, let me make sure it wasn't local. I'm pretty sure the chain shut down. I want to make sure I'm not doxing myself and this is like a local restaurant. Oh, okay. There's plenty. Um, I'm not gonna say it though because it's actually quite local still though. There's a restaurant that's like Italian themed, and you can like they instead of a placemat, if there's a kid, they'd put paper on the table, and you could just draw on it with crayon. Did you guys ever have something like that? Whales are the sweetest, so then it makes sense. The whales fucking scare me. Like the videos of like scuba divers like getting a little bit too close, not even like trying to agitate the whale or something, but then the fucking not really, but I could see it working. For what? Oh, sorry, you haven't been to one, but you could see like it. Yeah, I loved it as a kid. I was just fucking infinite entertainment, right? With board games on standby, I like that. I just feel like the table mat. Sure, you're wasting a lot of paper, but like it kind of makes sense. So now that I think about it, actually, that's a lot of paper being wasted. Okay, I don't know how to do this. I know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I know how to do this. What if I narrated the entire stream like that? Guys, be honest. Do you hate me? Do you love me? I forgot how it goes. Oh my god, give me a second. Back. So I heard a big slam and then like a weird noise. Our cat Guino has a tendency to jump off of things, and I thought he like fell and hurt himself. It was my sister closing her fucking toilet lid. How? Whatever. We have a pizzeria here. People draw on their plates and then they're sticked on the roof and walls. I love that. I love that a lot. Make me feel homey, right? Like don't be like the sterile McDonald's. What the fuck was I doing here? Did I get distracted by the potential of a cat falling? Goodness. So what we're gonna do here? Oh, my bad. Sorry. I don't know what compelled me to do that. So now it's round always. And then for this, I want a single point to pass through. Ah, ah. Ooh. I see exactly how we do this. We can do it like this? Question mark. I can see this working. Because the path that this will take. He's making a box cylinder. Yep, it's evil. It's fucking sick and twisted. But we make it work. So believe it or not, these two lines are on the same thing. So this intersects right here. This intersects right here. So now what we do is we draw a line point in the center. I think that works. Creative solutions to creative problems, perhaps. This is really going to be weird, but I believe in myself, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah, because that's where it goes straight up. We got this, gamers. This is so doable. This part's going to be a little bit weird, but I'm okay with that, I think. Because we can have even like a contour line, even though I was yelled at by those back in lesson 4. This type by TS blocking. Hello. How's it going, my friend? I Discord heralded your arrival. I saw you get on the Wordle. I was like, oh shoot, TS block's awake. How's it going? What the frick? What the frick? I don't have enough room to draw this. For this part? Okay. Hello, I'm doing fine. Oh, Malky, hello! Yay, we have two new people. How's it going, guys? Now I can see why uncomfortable makes us do these after lesson 5. The cylinders or the lesson 6. The cylinders. Yeah, I just hate them. Ask me anything about the lessons that I don't talk about all the time, which is 3 250 cylinder. I don't talk about one a lot, but like it's one. Come on. I don't like that one. I think my least favorite thing in Drawbox is 250 cylinder. I genuinely, I hate using the word genuinely, think it should be 50 normal 50 of the simple cylinders and 100 of the boxes. Cylinders did suck. I hate it's I don't feel like I did learn from it, but like firstly, the first 150, come on, like I did not need that at all. I know it's just me and my experience talking, and the reason why we have such a big number is so like no matter what helps a lot of people, right? It's a good culling / like if you get through this, you will really go through there. But yeah, you just drew 250 cylinders, and not just that, but like 100 of them were constructed very here. I'll pull it up. It's I don't even have it on my personal website. I was gonna pull up my personal website. Drawbox.com. Cowabunga. Yeah, here. Oh, I have to log in. Give me a second. I just realized. I mean, I could search for it. Not too many people do the 250 cylinder challenge, but okay, we're back. Oh, after simmering vinegar from for over an hour, cleaning the stove, blah 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 blah. Getting increasingly angry. I have a smell sensitivity and smell things others claim they can't, like a bloodhound. What else can I do? Super random, not relevant to chat, but my apologies. Need to let it out. My nose is getting assaulted. It may just be a thing you gotta wait out, sadly. I understand your pain. I have a very sensitive smeller as well. But getting out of the house, letting it happen, that's man, this was so dark, by the way. That's basically all I can offer, sadly. The Mall Wars I hated this one. This is probably my least favorite one ever. Okay, anyways. Lemon is true. Lemon, yeah, 250 cylinder challenge. So Gizma, oh hi, Uncomfy. You have to draw 250 cylinders. The first 150 being the simple ones. Oh god, no, get away! I don't want to do what Imgur has to offer. Imgur stuff could be very crazy. Oh, T1. Oh, wait. Malky, thank you so much. Resubscribe for 2 months. Twitch made me turn my PC and use my Prime sub. Thanks for nothing, Twitch. Thank you very much for the T1, Malky. Thank you very much. I need to set up an alert. I'm like, I don't have it set up. Leaving the house, gonna get some lemongrass essential oils and douse like I'm blessing it. That's probably the best move. Well, I hope the smells stop smelling, or at least start smelling good. And Malky, thank you sincerely once again. Um, this is in what is it called? Yeah, here's where it gets nasty. Here's the gross stuff. And solidarity, that's the word I'm looking for. In solidarity of this nasty challenge. These suck. These take so much time. They're so difficult. There's a lot to learn there, but man, if it isn't a challenge, one could say. 250, yay. For the boxes, yeah, I could show the boxes. Let's scroll back a little bit. The olden days. I didn't stream the boxes. I wasn't streaming at that time. Thank you, Tofu. I don't know who Tofu is. That was coming back. I admire all of you who completed that. So yeah, these are my first ever boxes, guys. This is... Wow. And it just keeps going. Oh, God, stop it. What the fuck? What's that fist in another woman's mouth? Yeah, a lot of... you think I learned from the first time. They look good. Thank you. Very, this was when I was doing college classes, working, and just trying to live life. What the fuck? Okay, man. MJ, you need to calm the hell down. They almost made me give up the cylinders. I had, other than lesson 5, that was probably, the closest I've ever been, other than lesson 6. I mean, it's only made me want to quit more, except for lesson 2. Because, like, 4 and 5 are so fun. And then it beats the fuck out of you. It really does. It's so difficult on the mental. I like to believe that this triage makes me stronger, but I don't really know. When is the cylinder challenge done? It's done after lesson 5. So drawbox goes lesson 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or sorry, 0, 1, 250 cylinder, or box, 2, 3, 4, 5, 250 cylinder, lesson 6, 25 wheel challenge, lesson 7. I'd rather do another 25 textures than 50 more of those cylinders. I did not do the 25 texture challenge, and I will never do that, because that would be the death of me. Cav, your texture work sucks. I don't care. I'm simply just not going to do that one. Or at least not right now. I am not... Oh, God, man. Textures sound fun. Okay, everybody, we're going to go back on screen and show Gizmo what Gizmo just said. So, textures and drawbox. Texture itself is the projection. It's the projection of light onto other forms. It's the projection of shadow onto other forms to describe a form, right? So if we go here to lesson 2, you have to do a bunch of textures. You're staring at an image for hours on end. They kind of were. They can be. So this is my lesson 2. You have to do arrows. And then look how, I don't want to say bad, but they were bad, right? Like, my degrees weren't shifting at all. You know, penmanship was really rough. If you find mine, you can show my 25 texture challenge. I would actually love to see that. Really rough. Anyways, this was the first one. I was actually really happy with the alligator scales. But the crumpled paper is really here to show you that, like, I didn't understand what was happening. I was able to copy the pattern from reference, right? But I wasn't able to accurately do the paper. And this is just the beginning, right? Then you have to do these. You have to take a texture that exists somewhere in the world and then put it on here. But their definition of texture kind of pisses me off because, like, Wagyu beef doesn't have the projection of light or, like, shadow onto a form. So it's not technically correct. But, like, things like corn are really good to do for this. So it's just so difficult, man. These look like biology drawings. It felt like it. It did give you, like, a fun experience with subject matter, and then these just completely fucking ruined me. These destroyed me. Stop. Oh, wait, Ben Jordan. We love you, Ben Jordan. Oh, here. We have Malachi's submission. Let's crack that open. Oh, wait, these were yours. I remember these. No, wait. When was this? September 5th? When was this? Because I remember seeing this texture before. Maybe I'm trolling. You did a good job here, though. I really like the little diagrams you have here. That's very good. It looks so much fun. I'd hate to do it. Yeah, it's the monkey paw curls. Ooh, very good leaf. Very good leaf. Very good leaf. I love this. Great job there. Extremely great use of economy of line right here. Oh my god, look at that. This is awesome. This is really good right here. Look at these guys. A greater, I see it. Love this one. This one is really good. This is a really good practice right here to do these because you're trying to like really, really good. This is like a wonderful one. If I do it, I'm going to steal that texture. Ooh. I love this cauliflower. We got the honeycomb. Honeycomb's a very difficult one as well. I remember when I was doing lesson 2, I think it was Delano who was really struggling with honeycomb, and like I didn't touch it because I'm I'm not gonna say I'm smarter than that, right? I'm weaker than that. I'm weaker. I like the moon. The moon ones, especially yeah. I didn't take a close look at yours, but the moon ones have always been yes. Ooh, you did it really clean as well. My moon one also, I was very happy with because like once you get the dent of the crater, like oh shit, like it's actually a moon, right? Okay, man. Lock the fuck in. But yeah, I'm not a fan of texture lesson. In my opinion, okay, it's good to know, and it's a lot like lesson 6, where it's like it puts you through hell and you come out a different person. But like maybe I don't want to come out a different person. Maybe I am okay with being not the best at this thing. So yeah, textures have fangs. That shit takes prisoners. Looking at that makes me want to do the challenge. Hey, PRS, you have fun with that, man. I will sit my white ass down in this chair and work on lesson 6 in the meantime. Maybe I like my sanity. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Oh goodness. I gotta put my first me. I gotta put me first. I figured it out. Guys, I may be a little bit smart. We could do this and then an ellipse inside. It'd look a bit weird, but I think it could rock. But that's another slice. I'm not doing that. That's insane. On another perspective, positive note, I started a 50% personal project today and made me draw the whole day. I don't want to share my drawings yet, but I will once I'm done. I saw you messaging about that, Malky, in the frog pond. Is it okay if I bring up like the fact, like some of the comments you had about the starting it? Um, yeah, sure. Awesome. Yeah, so Malky was like, here, I will read it because like shout out to Malka for um having reservations, being a bit worried, and then going through it anyways. Make sure I'm reading the right thing from earlier today. A lot of talking today. We love to see it. Or was it? Maybe I give up. Chef Boyardee. Oh my god, people were talking today. Whoa. Maybe I give up. But yeah, I guess the whole thing is. Oh, here, wait. We're coming close. We're coming close. It's loading. Fear is the mind killer. Yes. I haven't watched Dune. I know of it from Dune. I need to watch it. I know. Um. So yeah. Art is fantastic. Glad you had a full draw day. I need to do some drawing for the next few days. Yes. Okay, guys, I consider this good enough. I can't fit more on there, though, so we're going to just pull out another piece of paper. Continue it. So for the box on top, imagine if we like cut and pasted this at the top, like it's a continuation of that. Okay, I'm so normal. So Um, I feel blessed to have found your stream and be on the Discord. You and everyone in your tribe inspires me to create more. Let's go. Yes, that's why we're here. We tricked another one into drawing more. Let's go. But heck yeah, of course, Tupuk. The short of it, I was pretty nervous about doing my line art because I really like the drawings I did in colored pencil, but it needs proper line art, so I have no choice. I agree. I can hate inking, mainly traditional, because it's so permanent, and ink does benefit from a very loose, kind of free hand. But I get really scared, even with fine liner, right? Which is like safer compared to like dip pen or something. Oh man. I'm losing calories doing this, guys. You're also inspiring. I can't wait to see what Maki creates. It's gonna be so awesome. Okay, guys. Deep breaths. What do we do here? Point, point. Go over there, maybe? I don't know. Definitely a line from here to here. We could probably pass something through right there. Ah. We could do an arc following right here on that same bottom plane. This thing is much harder to hold while drawing than the others. Okay. How many slices is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Oh man. It's gonna get so messy. We could probably do projection to skip out on a lot of that one. Yes. Unless we choose a good size for the... So, like, choosing simple dimensions here, even if it isn't that good, is the goal. Skippity bum bum. Okay, Oh, I have Discord messages. Oh! Yo! I can't tell you guys what I just received, but I really love it so far. Hell yes. Oh, you guys are in for a surprise. You guys don't even know what's coming. I'm so excited. Okay, now. I feel like I'm a puke. Okay. This is like so much. Like we may have a shorter stream today, guys. Like once I'm done with this, we may just do the Dles. If that's okay. Because like I can't handle this, man. Okay. Of course that's okay. Yes. One thing that happened last night, because like I can't tell you all the things that I have going on right now, not like personally, but like job, YouTube channel, Twitch channel, all that. But like last night, I had a moment where I was like, is this like a panic attack or is this excitement? Like I literally don't know the difference, right? Um I'm excited though. I'm so happy for things to come. Strap in, man. Well, you guys won't see a lot of it, but it's okay. That's what makes it even more beautiful art, in my opinion. Fear and excitement is the same biological response, is it? Where's Safi when we need him to verify medical claims? Let's see. Um How should I go about doing this? I have an idea. It isn't, but they do share bodily reactions sometimes. Ah. Thank you for a medical check. Now can we get someone to verify that? Not kidding. I've heard people say that. I've never been able to do that. I believe it could be possible, but because like there is a, what is it called, the misattribution of arousal, right? Like when people are at the gym, they like think everyone's like, or like they have a higher chance of thinking that people are into them, or like why you should bring a date to a haunted house because misattribution of arousal. Oh fuck, this isn't linear. That psychology check. Someone else check for medical. Once again, guys, I'm telling you, I want a council of like every profession in this stream, just so we can shoot the shit. And someone's like, okay, I don't want anyone hitting the actually, but like a, hey, can we get a check on this? I'm gonna puke. They call him Pukey Bear. I'll ask Dr. GPT. You will die. Oh, that reminds me of a stream topic that I want to talk about today. Do not fact check me. So this is me being an AI hater. I am biased, so just understand that when we have this conversation, okay? I've found that there's a propensity for people who like AI to call it chat. This has happened in our chat in this stream. This has happened outside. Why do people call it chat GBT as in beta? Like gamma, beta, tau. I don't know what the T is. And you're like, Kavel, this is, they think it's pronounced that way. No, shut the fuck up. Like, it's the app. It says it. ChatGPT, OpenAI, ChatGPT. You can't avoid it, right? What's going on? B isn't close to P on the keyboard, right? I don't think this is like they're using the app, right? Why? The cynic in me is like the same people who would use it, right? Aren't this like, or the people who are like, aren't, how do I put this? Because like anyone would use ChatGPT, but like there are people who are brain melted by both being GPT or just in general. And so like they're not people who double check the information in the first place. Their brains are melted from using it so much, but they go into it thinking that, right? And I think it's because it's people who don't read. Like it's in a philosophy class, my favorite quiz I've ever had. The professor, we had a substitute. I talked about this the other stream. The professor made the first two questions on the quiz. What was the name of the book and what were the name of the authors? And almost everyone got it wrong, right? And so like I feel I'm not one to talk, right? I'm an idiot who forgets things all the time or just doesn't even look at them. But like, right? I don't know. It makes it's such a weird phenomenon that happens so frequently. People calling it Chat GBT. I'm like, what's going on here? What are we doing? Anyways, that's the end of my neurotic rant. I don't want to do the little nozzle, but I think I should. Is there a non-ugly way of doing that, perhaps? There is. Chat girl boy toy? Chat girl boy toy. Let's go, man. I've seen people talking to ChatGPT for hours on a phone call. It makes me really gross. It grosses me out. Every time I see people talking to it like Siri. And no. Every time I see it go like, let me double check that. You aren't doing shit. Dude, the live models don't do that, right? They don't verify information that fast. Or like, and maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but they don't like, let me double check, yeah. Like, what? Or it goes, like, that's not real. You're still generating the text. The isn't saving you any compute, is it? Maybe they do it. Maybe they cache it like that. I don't know, but it's weird. It's weird, bro. You are talking to an advanced slot machine. It predicts the most probable next token. That's it. Ask AI something and copy that and ask it it's correct. It will say it's not. Well, okay. Let's first. It will say anything. It's random, right? It will say whatever is most probable within its like context, right? It will generate the next token. It's not a reliable source of information. Don't ever take me as a person who's defending LLMs or like the fucking epistemicide that they cause, right? Um, but like, let's be real, that's not a good litmus for how LLMs work. But Jesus, man, it's bad. It's getting bad. It thinks Redditors are reliable. Well, to be fair, whenever I need shit, I do just go to Reddit, right? Like the Crita resource. However, is it reliable? No. It can't gauge the context of a serious Reddit content one. And when I say can't, of course, you could train a fucking ML, and it would be better at gauging context, right? Um, Reddit does have its benefits. This is getting messy right here. Crazy that we have Masayoshi just in the background of this. How do we do this in like a not horrible and evil way? We're gonna do it in a horrible, evil way. Sorry, guys. Um, but yeah, I'm like so deep into the AI apologetics, like anti-AI and pro-AI apologetics, because you got to know the other side. Um, so like, you know, my take is more nuanced than like, oh, AI bad. It's like there's so much shit I want to hate on for good reason. And like it's not even the conventional, like, of course the environment stuff is horrible. But like let's take a side for like the other myriad of things. Let's not let that be our only argument, right? Or things like that. But you guys know this. I'm preaching to the choir. Oh, I see. Ah, accident that turned out to be pretty cool. Students using it for the unit. Yeah. Evie, don't even get me started about the professors using it for uni. Oh, we're so fucked. Oh. How hard is farming? I've never farmed in my life. Could I pick it up? My take is technology can be used for great stuff, especially science and medicine, or like, you know, my AI girlfriend. But what do we actually use it for? Thinking less, yes. Like calculators do math, LLMs think for you, or try to replace thinking at least, right? I like thinking. Even though I had my whole rant about earlier this stream about stoking the fires under my soul and providing challenges for myself that like shape and mold me into a greater person, that shit's gonna be difficult and it's gonna hurt you. And that's why it works, right? I'm not saying pain and misery are required to grow as a person, but damn if it isn't like a sign that it's working, right? And I don't think ChatGPT being a fucking apologist for your life or like you know, placating your every concern. Masayoshi, I love you. This is not the vibe right now. It's like the most fucking the most fucking like upbeat bullshit. Masayoshi, I love you. We gotta change up the stream. I don't think we're gonna go to fucking new to this right now. Oh my god. I was taking a behavioral psychology class. We had to choose on the topic and what we'd work on. Multiple people sent the lecture the doc copied straight from ChatGPT saying if you have more picky lecture, make sure your references are correct. Fucker. So not you fucker, but like in general. I had my favorite okay. Yeah, my favorite class. My favorite class I ever had was a competition. It was modeled after I can't say the competition because then I'd probably dox myself. It was modeled after a competition where everybody makes a virus and an antivirus for computers, not real life computers, right? Um, and then in this class, it's literally a competition where every week or like a couple of weeks, you upload your newest virus and you upload your newest antivirus, and everyone in the class competes. And whoever gets the most detections with their antivirus gets a good grade, or if you get the most evasions with your virus, you get a good grade. So you have two chances to like get some good stuff, right? There's many types of viruses. We of course we were kind of like cordoned off to like a couple, right? But the most common antiviruses and viruses that you saw were the types recommended by ChatGPT, right? And so one team, and they're the ones who won. I got second place. One team basically got all the types of viruses that ChatGPT recommended and then made it antiviruses specific to those. Destroyed the entire class. I only worked on defense. I didn't make attacks, but man, like that shit. That no, it's funny because like I ended up working with those people for my capstone, so it was awesome. Um, it was smart, right? It did undermine. Yeah, they played the field exactly. That's what the professor said. He was like, they did kind of like everyone made droppers. That's like don't make viruses. I'm not going to teach you how to make viruses. But they all made like some variation of a dropper, and of course, like kind of at the end of the day, XOR droppers are really good. This is for educational context. Don't do that. Anyways, but yeah, they I made like a model. Literally, I can't call because there's maybe a paper out about it. I can't tell you what it's called, but it specializes in everything instead of one thing. It used dynamic ensemble selection. You can look that up. I'm not involved in that. And so like it votes and it's good at kind of like everything generally, and then has experts for certain things. Um, fucking, I'm not mad that they won. I'm just like it's so funny that everyone lost because they used fucking AI, man. Like, dude. Whatever. These people went on to make a whole project presentation using AI for everything, even the pics. Why do you need AI to make a picture of the brain structures? There's so many already existing. Oh man. We are so fucked. But we're chilling because we got Nujibus. And who's playing right now? Oh, Paul Ferguson. I don't know who Guru is. I do know Paul Ferguson. And of course it was incorrect. What did your professor have to say? Because oh my god, guys. So that professor for that class, I highly respect him. I wanted to work under him for a bit until I realized I'd probably like die doing that. Not because he was a psycho, but I'd probably work myself to death. And he was just in the corner of the class going like that because like he wouldn't talk for a bit. He'd just be like just making all kinds of fucking faces. And I talked to him afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, I'm really bad at hiding like how I feel about things." So you've seen school books full of AI diagrams. I haven't seen any that are like full of, but I've definitely seen. I mean, all my study abroad. I talked about this. All my study abroad class, the professor generated AI generated all the slides, right? And they weren't even related to the textbook that we were using. So, yeah. Map of the U.S. made by AI. Holy. That's kind of real though. I feel like that's artistic. That's commentary. My professor tried really hard not to laugh out loud, thinking he would notice AI, but failed probably because everything was incorrect. It's so disappointing. Aye. Not bad, Pip. Ignore how non-square this is. Just trust. Well, it's not going to be square, but we're just like doing the draft, right? Jesus. We trust in Cav. Side note, my friend has a university professor in the US had a kid send an AI photo of a phone crash trying to exam. That's funny as fuck. Wouldn't that be against Title 9? Maybe not. I don't know, that's funny as hell. Is this like a friend you know personally, or like friend asterisks? Okay, for this curve, this is gonna be difficult as hell. Because it's not only circular or semicircular, but you curve downwards, right? From this point. It's halfway through here. So that it happened. They still need some official statement that it happened. Yeah. He's from the UK. I gotcha. Why he chose to move over there, I'll never know. I mean, one of my university professors, one of my favorite of all time, is from the UK. He's so fucking funny. I love that guy. I talked about him last stream. I think you guys were there. Um, I mean, that's probably the best I can do that curve. A girl? Oh, my bad. Wait, did I say he? My bad, Pimp. Well, I do. Oh, wait, a girl. Oh, I see, I see. He moved over because of a girl. Had to go see about a girl, man. Tale as old as time. Oh, shit, how do I do this? I have an idea. We could do some mirroring here if I was especially psychotic, but I don't think I will. Oh my god, there's so many slices. Gotta figure out a way of this. Dio, yo, it's been a minute, man. How's it going? We're doing well. Busy on our last construction of lesson 6. We're doing a spray bottle. How are you moving? Cabin in the woods with a garden to grow our own food sounds better every day. Yeah. I'm not sure how sustainable it is, but if so, one day someone's like, hey, your only job is to take care of the farm and do like manual labor, I'll be like, okay. But like, I know how culty communes can get. That's like the start of every single fucking like true crime, right? Let's be honest. But I'm down. Macedonia getting home at 4 a.m. so I couldn't watch any streams. That's totally understandable. Hope you had some fun and like oh my god, Macedonia. That's so fucking cool. Cav communism arc. Hey guys, stream number 1048. We're at the commune today. I mean, milking the cows on stream. Cleaning the outhouse. You know how it is. Shit like that. I forgot I had that audio thing on. One of my audio things was weird for a second. Now we need the trigger. Drops actually down to here. Same plane. Nice. How we go about this? It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna make it slightly smaller than that. I think the move. Interesting. Can we do this in a good way? Hmm. Oh shit, man. That's that. Woo! Oh here. Oh shit. Give me a quick second. Say magnifique, guys. Getting arts and craftsy with this. That's kind of what we're gonna be working with. Thanks. Here, I'm gonna cut this to be a little bit more. Just because I can. Oh, I just realized that like it hurts at me to actually do because like now I have to like recontextualize how I went about constructing that, but it's okay. Worse things have happened. That's gonna blow up my mind. Next stream though. We're gonna take this piecemeal, not get overwhelmed. Gotta be careful with ourselves. So this is what it will look like if we Oh, what are your thoughts on Ray? We will talk about that while we're in BRB getting set up for the Dles. Yeah, guys, this is the plan. Oh, this is gonna be one hell of a construction. Man, fuck, we're so fucked. Okay, cool. Let's get ready for BRB. We'll talk about the music. We'll just do that. Final chance. Final chance for what? To talk about the music? We'll do that. I thought it was very fun. I liked how cinematic it was. Very good vibes. My only critique, only last chance to pick another object, that went out the window a bit ago. I've declared my my will to complete this. You know, we're in here. Not that I really have pride in this manner, but it would stain my Drawbox pride, even though I don't really have that much. For Ray, I thought it was very fun. It's a little bit too performative for me, and I'm not going to say performative in a mean way. What I mean performative, it's like, she literally was like, hey, and if you didn't like it, listen to it again. I'm like, I think that's fun. That's just not for me as much, right? I feel like it's a little bit too direct for my liking as well, but it was still a great listen. It is very beautiful and fun music. Just not totally my my jam, but I did have fun listening to it all. My favorite song of it was probably the I'd have to re-listen because it takes me a while to digest music. A re-listen would probably change my mind very quickly, but the Nightingale one was quite good. And especially the ending too, with the very like fantastical. She's like, yeah, to end it all, like we'll have this like big. I can't remember the lyrics exactly, but you know, like that's why I wanted to end this album with this, right? Okay, let's get the Dles set up here. Let's go exclamation point marker. The Dles. She's very extra. That is the best way to put it. She is very extra. I love it. I'm not the biggest fan of too extra. I feel like Leife is a lot less heavy on that. Her newer stuff has been. Why did I save that? Let's get rid of that. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Delete group. Thank you. Anyways, guys, it's yeah, is it time? I think it is time. Let's switch that up. I Know You're Hurting is my favorite. I'll have to re-listen to that one because I just forget sometimes. Give me a second. My music was like too loud in my ears and I actually couldn't think. I hate this bug. Maybe OBS most recent update will fix it. What are you doing, bro? There we go. Take a big sip of water real quick. Alrighty, gamers. Some time for some Matuza. That's what the pros call it. If you disagree, I guess you're not one of the pros. Just kidding. We got to be a pro like Bear last night. Getting it in 6. What is our animal of the day, everybody? What are we starting off with? Well, hopefully someone's in chat to say that. I'm going to scroll through Discord real quick. A rat? Let's go a rat. I fuck with the rat. Let's see. It is part of the Boreoeutheria. So let's go bat. Let's go fruit bat. Those are quite adorable. It is more closely related to the fruit bat, okay, than the rat. So we'll toss in another one of these. Let's go hedgehog. Don't call him that, cat. I don't think it's... Oh, wait, no, there are cats here. Fruit bat, hedgehog. Could you give us a little bit more, please? Maybe we'll go cat. Carnivora. It is a carnivore. Okay, good pick, good pick. Let's go leopard. Some leopard day or whatever it's called. It is a feline. Let's go a tiger. It is a panthera. No, it isn't. It's just a carnivore. My bad. I did not read that correctly. Let's go a African wild dog. Okay, let's just go dog. Let's see if we're canid. Oh, we are canis. We got a lot here. Let's go coyote, please. It is not Canis. Wait, what is it? Canis. I can't remember the full one. Wolf. We'll go wolf. It is sadly not a wolf. Wolf's dog. I see. Yeah. Okay. What else do we got here? Our fox is Canic. Canis. Not a fox. That's Canidae, not Canis. What else is there? There's dog. Prairie dog? Okay, that's just let's get a hint, please. Oh, no hints. We've reached the bottom of the proverbial barrel. There's no more coyote. We did fox. Hyenas. I don't know, but let's learn. Good call, good call. They got some weird biology, those. Yeah, okay, they're not even near us. Where are they? Huh? Oh, yeah, all yeah, felines. Felines, yeah. Jackals. Let's go jackal. I like the jackal. It was a golden jackal. Look at this guy. Hell yes. Good stuff, Evie. Good call, good call. Nice. Let's continue to the game duel. Some cover art. Fighting game. Who is that? Is this a Street Fighter? Who is he? Is this a I don't think this is Dragon Ball. I don't think it is. Is this it wouldn't be what was yesterday? Cuz this guy looks so fucking familiar. Oh my god, what is it? It wouldn't be Guilty Gear, right? I'm just going to throw one in here. We don't have Mod Lobo with us, sadly. Okay. Okay, I would have saw a robot face and been like, okay, Guilty Gear. Guess not. I'm loving these designs. We'll just toss in a Street Fighter, but I don't really know. It is a Street Fighter. Okay, okay, okay. Now we have to guess which one. This gives a bit of an older vibe, right? So let's go Street Fighter 2, perhaps. Okay. Smile. Street Fighter. Correct franchise and saga, but 2 is okay. Let's go Min. Okay. Try to be strategic with our selections. Could be EX, or could be one of these. Looks like a weird spin-off. Then let's go X-Men. Nope. Okay, wait. There's a 3. Third Strike. Third Strike, yes! Wait, so it was 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? What are you? Okay, whatever. Cool, cool. Nice, nice. Let's go some artwork. Ooh. This kind of gives League vibes, just a tiny bit. Like League splash art almost. Give me a little bit more, please. Brother? Ah. This could be Lord of the Rings. Online. It was Divinity Original Sin. My bad, my bad. Okay, who's this? Wait a second. Nope. The anime character, I don't. Oh, man. Oh, it's a Kingdom Heart? Okay, I'm gonna leave this to you guys. I feel like someone here may know this. Aqua, thank you. Aqua. Yes! Okay, once I saw the face, I was like, okay, it's Kingdom Heart. We are safe. Someone here probably knows that. Shout out Malky. Physics! Welcome, welcome. Why do I recognize your name? Give me a second. I'm auditing you. I feel like... Have you been here before? Welcome to the channel, by the way. I may be tripping. Well, Physics, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us for this part. I like hounded you. Someone joined the stream and was like, just like fucking jumping at them. Okay. Island Apartment Friendship Me News. This is, oh my god, Tomodachi Life? How do you spell it? Live. I'm stupid. Tomo. Easy. We got it. We got it. We got it. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. Game. This is okay. This is 2. It's either Cipher, but I don't think it's Antechamber. Back when we were in the 250 box thing, or 250 cylinder. Yes, welcome back, Antechamber. Oh, TS Block got it. TS Block, we were both gamers. Guys, a little bit of a story about this game. I played it during COVID when we had face cams on in school, in high school. And so shit like this would happen where my whole screen would turn red or blue. And my teacher saw me and was like, Cav, what are you doing? Because I was like playing games during class. So a really good game. I think this, in my opinion, defined the non-Euclidean puzzle genre. Because like there's probably instances of non-Euclidean stuff. I mean, Portal technically right before that, but like this was really good. Looks like one of your ortho drawings. I can get behind that. Really good puzzle game though. I really love it. It's probably one of my top puzzle games of all time. I refunded it, I think, or no, I didn't refund. I can't remember what I did with it. I did something weird with it. Anyways, okay, we got register, note, message, note, memo. Okay. To mark, tab. You have a bar tab, but you could also like, ooh, there's a lot of weird overlaps here. Fold, tab, and then something used to, a mark, fold, tab, memo, note, message. I feel like, I don't know. To register, you mark it, you note it. Tab, fold. Huh. Tab. Mark tab clef. Memo mark tab. No, I'm a stupid chud. Back to puzzle, Hank. Register note mark. Clef note rest. It was note. I led myself astray with the mark. I had the right idea for the musical symbols too. I just got it wrong. And the same thing with the little writing. And then sad Samsung Galaxy, whatever. Oh, I'm such a silly guy. Another hard one. It was not hard. I'm just stupid. How many regulation ping pong balls would equal the weight of a typical adult great white shark? Guys, you don't understand what's going on with me. And that's okay, because like I just know it's 1.5 million and you're gonna have to accept that. Okay? Can we just get on the fuck, it was 200 200k. Damn. I don't know any of these things, but I probably could have done some really stupid math. Oh, Physics, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Great to see you. Also, thank you for revisiting after the 250 cylinder challenge. It's been a minute and we're back. We were actually talking about 250 cylinder today. Let's see, guys. We've got to vote on what we want. Would I rather have a currywurst and chips or pork stuffing and chips? So I was told by Gizma yesterday that these would actually be counted as fries because they're smaller. Meanwhile, chips would be classified as something different. Also, I'm going to get out of the way for all of you guys. But yeah, I was informed that this would probably be classified as fries. Could I have a correction here? Anyways, which one I would rather want? Pork stuffing and chips. You just can't go wrong, right? I would still consider those fries on the left or on the right. Do you mean? We got the bacon cheeseburger with a whopping of onions. Cav is gone. Or a ham and cheese baguette. I would rather go the ham and cheese baguette. And I forgot this is. Oh, that's Malta. 250 box. I never streamed the 250 box challenge. Did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Here, let me actually pull out the audit on your name. Let's see. Maybe YouTube just like straight up lost the history of your interaction on this channel. Interesting. However, I believe you. But I don't think we streamed the 250 box challenge. Let's see, we got steak and chips. That's probably going to sell. Let's see, we got the hot dog and cheesy chips. Please melt that cheese for the love of God. Or the wings and chips from England. Let's pick that over there. Let's see, we got the smashed chorizo burger. That's going to make you shit out your ass. I'd rather that than the poutine. I remember it. Here, let me actually go on the YouTube channel and double check that I didn't ever stream the 250 box challenge, because I'm very, very sure. We did do 250 cylinders, but I'm quite sure. Playlists, scroll all the way down. Yeah, I don't think we've ever, we've only done Draw Box Lesson 2. We've never done the 250 box challenge on this stream, sadly. We got the classic poutine or the katsu chicken thing in Japan. Just kidding, it's from England. He just draws a lot of boxes. That is also true. We got the sausage and black pudding roll or the gyro and toasted ravioli. Dude, fuck yeah, what? No, it's 25 bucks in the US though, so it's probably not cooked that well. We got that Miltra, what was this from Belgium? Mitralet? Or the zesty lemon pepper chicken strips. I'd rather go over here because that cheese just does not look good, but hey, I'm wrong. We got the official Expo Gen 5. Not sure what's going on there. Or the Boro Burger. I'd rather go over here. Those fries look quite good. We got the gay cake. Shout out the gay cake. Or, I'm sorry, but like, your gay cake, we love you. At Woodstock Pride, we love you. Look at this. Why aren't they serving this at Woodstock Pride? Probably because there's not enough fiber. Those who know. Let's continue. We got the Dirty Canary. I'm just going to click that. I already know that's a winner. 9 out of 10 today. We beat the average Scranner. We did. That's what you want to see. I would shit rainbows just for the chance. Alrighty, we got the Great Scranner, Heaven's Equal. I feel like they upgraded all the names, or maybe I just never noticed, but I think they're different. Today we have a dog's head. I thought that was a piece of poop. But don't worry, we got 50-50, so it's okay. Oh, fuck. I already knew that one was off. Oh my god. Can I have a redo, please? Like, I actually hate that one. Guess it was your warm-ups. The 50-50 Friday was your Hyperlight Drifter. Wow, yes, that was a while ago. Man. Well, welcome back. That was like near when we were first starting streaming. That was like maybe a couple months in. Well, thank you. Welcome back. Now, physics. Do you think Michael B. Jordan or leprechauns have more Google searches? Because I think it's Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. smoking that shit that made Michael B. Jordan. Yes. Skippity bum bum. Ooh. We got PTSD or leprechauns. I feel like these are correlated in some way. I'm gonna go PTSD. I shouldn't have gone PTSD. Okay. English to Swedish, I feel like could be not common enough. Okay, I'm just throwing today. Gaslighting deficit. What the? Okay. Translate. There we go. Today was a weird day for the Google searches. 3 out of 5. We can recover though. It's okay. Mental's up. Foster the People or Paul McCartney. Fuck. Man. I'm gonna go Paul. I think there's enough people still listening to Paul. No, Foster the People. We love you, Paul McCartney, but Paul, no question. I think there was a question about it. 127, that's up there. Holy. Easy. I was just thinking, like, Paul McCartney, but like, I don't know. I couldn't rationalize it. It's what felt right. Led Zeppelin or Kanye West? We're gonna go Kanye, sadly. That's cap. I do not believe it. Believe it. We're here. Okay, we got the Truman. Ooh, fuck. Truman Show, right? The Secret in Their Eyes or the Truman Show? Truman. Yeah. Okay. Because this is gonna be an 8.2. You have to be an 8.2. We're gonna. Poof. Okay. Gone Girl. Oh fuck. Yeah, but I think it's 8.2 though. Okay, easy. Okay, Quantum of Soul. Ooh, fuck. I had poor reception for the Bond films. Not my favorite Bond film either. Oof, guys. 007. That may be the call. It's gonna be 007 is gonna have like a 6.6. Ooh, 6.5. Good call. Okay, bad. Okay, fuck it. Ooh. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, oof, man, we are scraping by. Holy. Let's go for the $30 or $40 million bowl. There we go. John Jacob Astor's pocket watch. I believe in that one. We got Truman Capote's ashes. Housed in a Japanese wooden box. Is that okay? What is 2016? I'm just gonna say this. I don't know the significance of the ashes. World's most expensive milkshake. Is it crystal studded glass? This is probably some ass, by the way. Like, I don't want to hold a glass that looks like that. Glass you keep. Milkshake? But it's over 45K. I can't rationalize it. As far as Swarovski? Def that? Okay. I fucking I'm going to ban you guys. You're banned. Oh, I can bring my camera back now. I was like, how expensive can it be? Yeah, no, this physics. I got the suit. Don't worry, I can. Oh my god, man. Jeez. Well, hey, we're only down 3. I remember NFTs. Oh man, squares on the Scrabble board goes a little bit higher than 88. Hey, we're still doing okay though. International airports. Ooh. Is it over 200? I'm gonna say there's 1,000 international airports. Not a bad, guys. You could just guess. Floors in the Empire State Building. It would be amazing if it had 1,000, but I don't think it does. We got times Evil Knievel broke a bone. Probably more than 100 too. Holy Evil Knievel. That's a King Gizzard lyric. And guess what? We destroyed the average today. Holy, even with our little milkshake fuck up. Like, guys, I know it's hindsight bias, but like more than $45,000 for milkshake is like, who's buying that shit? The world's most expensive milkshake is $100. Fuck it, let's go get some, guys. How about it? I mean, it's a lot of money still, but like the world's most expensive thing, I'll take it. I believe it to be true. Let's do a marker stream end, everybody. We're gonna call it today. A little bit of a shorter stream. I apologize, but that wore me out. I could sell a milkshake for $101 easy, probably. Honestly, I don't doubt. We're gonna be streaming, next week pretty consistently. I don't see anything coming up. We're gonna do this construction, then maybe have a bit of a break from Drawbox before we hit into the 25 wheel challenge, and plus we have to wait to get graded. But like this is gonna take a bit. This is a very hard construction. So thank you all for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.